Here's a hypothetical for you. Did you ever dream as a kid? No, but really, did you ever have some crazy out-of-reach goal set in mind that you felt was always within your grasp? That it was possible to do and become anything, including this one thing. This one glorious achievement that when you presented it to your kindergarten class was met with blind praise after your teacher gave a dumbed-down explanation. Where you only found motivation and reassurance from your parents, your friends, and really anyone you shared it with. Because of their motivation, it pushed you to set it on a pedestal that you were forever left to chase after. To look upon and think that one day you would have it, that it would be in your hands. So you committed yourself to this possibility, to this chance, to this dream of becoming something greater, something grand, something out of this world, someone worth knowing, worth remembering. For a good reason, of course. I'm not talking about those other dreams. You know which ones I'm talking about. But then you got older. You stepped into reality. You lost sight of the world and got caught up in the weight of it. Time passed. Middle school, high school, college. Years gone in seconds. Memories to be recollected, but no longer in motion. They were in the past. And what sits with you now is bills piling up. You need to get a job. Someone special came in. You had to change priorities. Everything shifted. Little by little, this dream became what it already was. A dream. Something shoved away to the far recesses of your mind, left for you to forever think upon. That great what if. What if I actually did it? What if I made it? Well, stop it.
Get some help.
No, but seriously, stop looking back and do it. Chase your dream. There's no reason you should have stopped. So why aren't you? As that's what carries Look Back. An animated film derived from a one-shot manga by Tatsuki Fujimoto, known for Chainsaw Man and this. Yeah, he's a pretty cool guy. But to me, his best and most impactful story has to be Look Back. I first read it 3 years ago when a friend put me onto Chainsaw Man, and it's needless to say, he's just different. The way that he writes and his style is so far beyond what else is in the scene right now. And the more I read, only further pushed my want to know what set this man apart from the rest. All the other stories he had to tell. And that's when I read Look Back. And it made me think, what am I doing with my life? I mean, I have dreams, I have aspirations, but then why am I stuck in the same place? Why can't I take that leap? That first big step of faith, and just hope that I can land it, that I can make it across and then progress from a dreamer to a doer, to becoming an artist, and maybe think and wonder about everything I've done and that I want to do, or the time I have left and the time that I've spent so far. And this is all just coming from a story that, while very introspective, also very simple. It's life. Following Fuji and Kyomoto, we watched the pair of unlikely kids find their purpose in each other, making stories to share with others, and it all begins in the classroom. Not with learning, hell no. With a funny comic strip. Every week, Fuji wrote a little comic that, while it didn't look the best, it had an entertaining story, so no one really minded. They found it amusing, they connected with her and elevated and pushed her forward because of what she was doing. It was different, it was new, and they liked it for what it was, a good joke. Until Kyomoto showed and asked for her own strip in the paper. And well, damn. And this is what happens to most people with a dream. They feel confident in themselves and their own abilities until they're faced with someone that has that advantage, that higher understanding of the field they're striving to get into. And it leaves Fujino feeling ordinary. Just another one in a million. But that's how it is. We compare, judge, and reflect our own abilities, and those are the ones we're chasing after becoming. We see what they can do, and then we ask ourselves, why can't we do that now? Why can't I, who wants the exact same thing and will do anything to get it, stuck here? Why am I not better, faster, stronger, smarter, whatever? Why am I me? And all that overthinking just leads to getting burnt out and frustrated, struggling to finish a 5K marathon when you were supposed to just be training on the treadmill. So what do? You give up. Like Fujino, you pivot away from your dream. You go with the flow of the world around you, accept others' judgments and their perceptions of what you can do, of your limitations, and you just live with it. But that's stupid. This turning point is something we all need in life. A proper slap in the face, cold shower, a reason to get up in the morning, motivated to get up again the next day, to do it all over again with a smile on their face, knowing there's something greater down the road. It's confidence. That's what Kyomoto gives to Fujino through a simple compliment. Through a couple words, she realizes the one she had been chasing after was chasing after her the entire time. She was an admirer and a fan of her work, and that's where a beautiful friendship is born, where a dream comes alive. The decision in doing something bigger than yourself, or committing to what you once saw as a random thing that could be or would be cool if it happened, well, stop thinking that. Start doing it. Live it. We're only here for so long, so why spend that time putting off what you feel drawn to do, that you feel like you can do? And if it doesn't work out, or if it fades out of desire and you pivot to something else in your life, that's okay. You have a lifetime to figure out what path clicks with you, to understand deep down who you are and who you want to be. Never feel rushed, but never hold back. As that's what happens with their dream. Life gets in the way. It intervenes and throws curveballs, catches you off guard, and leaves you wondering how you could ever think everything was going right.
ごめん、私、美術の大学に行きたいから、だから、連載手伝えない。
Their dream to write manga and to make art splits. Kyomoto wants to improve in art school, while Fujino wants to pursue their once-in-a-lifetime dream through publishing. And it's a fork in the road, a turning point. But it's here that the written intention shines as they serve to be a representation of Fujimoto's halves. Each character's names, Fuji and Moto, a direct link to his own character. It's a perception of how he viewed himself when he achieved it all. He looked back on his own life and the decisions he made in the wake of getting to this point, of his dream becoming a reality, where it highlights not only the success, but what was lost. The all too real costs of striving for something. Time. As before you even realize it, you've already forgotten what matters most.
斧のようなもので学生らを切りつける事件が発生しました。その後、山形県警が犯行人物とみられる男を拘束したとの情報です。この事件による怪我人などの情報はまだ分かっていません。
This tragedy, the loss of Kyomoto, not only served as a marker for the horrific Kyomoto animation attack that took place July 18th, 2019, where unfortunately 36 lives were lost in the wake of a single man setting the place ablaze, claiming that they had stolen his work. Kyomoto's death also highlights the impact of decisions. Whether it be the loss of a part of you in the pursuit of something else, the all too real reality, regardless of where your mind is, time will continue to pass. The world will move on. Cherish your dream, but cherish those around you, motivating you, working with you 10, 100 times more. Because you never really know. Life flies by in the blink of an eye, and sometimes one blink is all it takes to remember what you left behind, to see and realize what came at the cost of your dream. Okay, I'll say it. I cried. Yes, I did. I'll admit it. I bawled. I've never really cried in a theater until I saw this movie. I mean, the theater was empty. Oh, right. Beside the couple 3 rows above me to my right. Giggling and laughing and doing whatever they're doing in your imagination right now. Hey, that's your imagination. That's not on me. Okay, it's a little on me. But still, I genuinely didn't think it would hit as hard as it did since I knew it was coming. But it only intensified the ongoing problems and thoughts in my life. That my time is limited and what I have left with it, and really what I wanted to do with it, at the end of the day is up to me. As it's up to Fujino as well. Once again, through a simple message, another comic strip, a link between an admirer and an artist. The depths of their friendship sparks that inspiration within her. It opens the door for a touching goodbye. It leaves her no longer dreading the what ifs, but embracing the pieces left with her. The story entrusted to her to carry on. The life that Kyomoto wanted her to live. Her biggest fan. Her best friend. Her inspiration. And just as the film ends, displaying Fujino still hard at work throughout the credits, it embellishes an appreciation not only for the effort put in, but the audience who made the work possible. That regardless of everything that she's gone through, the pain, loss, grief, and struggles of the world weighing her down, the constant stress of the work that she is putting herself through, she will continue to share the story that they sought to make. Her dream will live on through the eyes of the audience that seeks to read their story. And it's why Fujimoto writes, his story's a way to take us out of the world for a moment, to toss us into his emotions, to relish in the fact that we're not alone, that our story is something to be shared, a memory to look back on. After driving home alone, it resonated with me. I need to take this more serious. But also, I can't ignore what matters most. People, friends, family, loved ones. That's why I want to achieve my dream. To make my parents proud. To bring up my friends. To show everyone that not only I could do it, but that because of them, I was able to do it. That doesn't mean I'll throw everything else in my way of reaching this goal, sacrificing my livelihood to get it. But what it does mean is that I won't give up. That I'll keep trying and working at regardless of whatever life throws my way. Because when I look back on the time spent, memories made, and sacrifices to get there, I know down the road it'll only be more impactful once we make it. Once we reach our dream and share it. And I mean we. Yeah, you. You sitting there whose thumb accidentally clicked on this video mid-scroll or had their phone on autoplay on the bus or train or whatever. Or in the bathroom. Come on, wash your hands. Yes, wash them. You can do anything. Even wash your hands. I know millions of people have probably told you this or said it in big caps and clickbait, YouTube motivational videos, or posted online or whatever. You've seen this or heard this. But listen from someone who has nothing and is working towards getting everything. It's true. You can do it. Don't let your dream remain a dream. Start with baby steps. Learn that language. How to draw, the guitar, pass a soccer ball, make a beat, write lyrics, go for a run, do stand-up comedy. Do what you feel drawn to do. Not what someone else says, not what their definition is. No, it's your decision to be made. But regardless, at the end of every day, what matters is not how high you climb, but that you're climbing. You're actually doing it. You're chasing your dream. You're being you. So let's make a deal. I'm going to start working on my dream, so I want you to start working on yours. Just think about it. Okay, that's enough thinking. Deal? Deal. And no going back now. You're stuck chasing this dream with me. What, you don't want... it's too late, you said deal. That's not on me, that's on you. You did or you thought you did. That's close enough either way. You should have read through the terms and conditions and all that trash. Like, yeah, look at this. See in the fine print? See it right there? Yeah. Yeah, that's signed. Verbal agreement. Verbal mental agreement. We have to see the end of it now. Whatever your dream is, live it. One step at a time. I'll be walking there with you. and I can't wait to see what becomes of your dream. I'll be praying over it as I work toward my own as well, and I'm going to keep posting videos like this because this was pretty fun to make. Even if it doesn't pay off, it doesn't matter. It's a step in the right direction. But thank you, genuinely, for watching this far. I appreciate you, and I genuinely hope the best for you. And until next time, I hope you have a great day.